win on the road. Obviously, your team hasn't won on the road since Stan and Brad got here. Just kind of what would it mean for the guys moving forward to get one like that in the division?
Yeah, it'd be big. It'd be really big. It'd really be important for our second one in a row, kind of get us on a little bit of a roll. And that's the hope. You know, we got to come out and play well and do a lot of good things. But feel like if we play our best, we should come out victorious.
Chicago obviously going through a lot of kind of overhaul in the last year. What do you notice most about that defense? Obviously, no Roquan, missing a lot of pieces, but what do you still see on that defense?
Yeah, they play really hard, really hard, and they're sound. And I think you can tell they got some young guys in there that are just playing really hard, really doing their best and really flying around.
Kind of story of the season for you guys, beat up at wide receiver, but you get Trinity, familiar face back.
Yeah.
What does he bring to the offense?
Yeah, he gives us a little shot in the arm. You know, he's a guy who knows the offense and has good speed and can spell some of those guys at times when we need it. And a guy that I've had a lot of reps with, so there's a trust factor there already built a little bit. And I know he'll be active this week, and we'll see how much he gets in there.
Do you feel kind of that chemistry already back today?
Yeah, it's a guy I've had, like I said, I've had a lot of reps with. So threw him a couple balls today in practice and picking up where we left off a little bit.
What's it like playing at Soldier Field? You've played there a couple of times.
It's great.
Yeah. It's a little different kind of place than some of the others. That's what I wonder. With the wind and so on.
Oh, sure. Yeah, the weather can be a factor there at times in Chicago, but it's a passionate fan base and fun to play in front of, and can get loud at times, and it's a cool place to play.
Jared, how dangerous can Eddie Jackson be in their secondary?
Eddie's good. Eddie's a good player and a guy I've played against a bunch, and a guy that is always around the ball, is always trying to make plays, plays downhill extremely well, and is a very instinctive player.
Does that leadership maybe help steady out that entire group?
Sure, it may. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know he's a good player, and I'm sure he's a great leader as well.
Last couple of years, you guys have been kind of described as scrappy, the underdog team. Don't want them to get too close or they'll
Right.
strike. Playing another team like that, I guess, is there any obstacles that you need to figure out, or just what's the biggest challenge in facing another team?
Yeah, we both kind of have our backs against the wall a little bit, so there will be that fight and that fight to the bitter end, and you have to be prepared for that. There's some teams that you don't get that with, but we're both kind of in the mix of this adversity, trying to pull our ways out of it, and it's going to be a fight. It'll be a good one, and we'll be ready.
Defense came up big last week. What's the difference in the confidence level just when you go out there knowing, even if we don't score on this drive, defense has got our backs and just being able to
Yeah, it was huge, man. It was really big. I think especially after I had the turnover, them getting one immediately. That's huge. I mean, I'm certainly got a lot of things to clean up, but when I don't feel like I have to play perfect and I can make a mistake and the defense can have my back as we do have theirs, that makes things a whole lot smoother and a whole lot easier for us to overcome. So it's big. It's really big when they can cause turnovers like they were last week and be around the ball, sacks, negative plays for their offense, penalties, whatever it may be. It was really big.
You heard a lot about complementary football. Is there anything that the offense and defense can kind of do to work together? Is their performances kind of independent of each other?
I think it's just trying to understand when those moments are. For example, I throw the interception. They know, okay, here's our chance to kind of stymie this and make that play. And then on the flip side, hey, they get an interception. Hey, boys, like this is our chance. Points off turnover. We talk about a lot. Like this is our chance to kind of make an impact in the game and make this turnover matter. And so just being cognizant of it and aware of when those moments are.
Some of the injuries at receiver, Saint played outside a lot more last week and a little more. What are some of the challenges of kind of refining that rhythm, or if there are challenges at all when he's in a different spot than, I know he does a little bit of everything, but it was a little more outside focus last week.
Yeah, I think there's always challenges when you have injuries, and for us, we've been banged up there pretty much all year, and for most of last year as well. So we're I don't want to say I'm used to it, but there's a part of us that we've been kind of dealing with it for a couple of years now, and it's just what it is. You try not to focus on it. You try not to put too much weight into it. We've got faith in those guys that are coming in now and stepping up for the missing places there. But at the same time, you'd love to have your horses back and healthy, and hopefully that'll be sometime soon.
I know you were close with TJ. Did you talk with him at all after a pretty good performance?
Yeah, I texted him, said great job, and he said the same thing. And I'm close with that staff over there and some of those guys, and I know he's doing a great job. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jared.